launches Tobago loan to boost local agriculture. Livestock farmers and agro-processors welcome ADB Tobago loan, and Kendall Farm adjust egg schedule and prices. Good evening and welcome. I'm Nicole Williams-Wilson. Thank you for making us your choice for local coverage this Wednesday, August 12th, 2026. You're tuned in to Tobago Updates Television News, where we bring you the stories shaping our island tonight. We begin this evening with our top story. Major boost for the island's agricultural sector as the Agricultural Development Bank officially rolls out its new Tobago loan. Designed specifically to support local farmers, fisherfolk, agro-processors, and agri-MSMEs, this initiative aims to drive innovation and reduce Trinidad and Tobago's soaring food import bill. Our reporter AMPLIA was at the launch and brought us this story.
In an effort to drive agricultural innovation and bolster local food security, the Agricultural Development Bank, ADB, has officially launched its Tobago loan. Tailored specifically for Tobago's agricultural sector, the loan offers accessible financing for local farmers, fisherfolk, and micro-entrepreneurs aiming to start or expand their operations. Speaking at the launch, Chairman of the Agricultural Development Bank, Farouk Hossain, emphasized that the loan was created to provide a flexible pathway for growth across every stage of the agricultural journey.
Developed specifically for Tobago, this facility is designed to support food processors, fisherfolk, agribusiness, entrepreneurs, and agri-MSMEs at different stages of the journey. Whether someone is entering agriculture for the first time, expanding an existing enterprise, or returning to the sector, the Tobago loan provides an accessible pathway to growth.
Adding to this, Shadra Mohammed, corporate manager for the ADB, highlighted the strategic intent behind the product, noting its role in fostering long-term economic resilience for the island.
The ADB's Tobago loan product is strategically designed to meet the wide-ranging financing needs of Tobago's agricultural, agri-micro, small and medium enterprises demographic. This product offering is intended to drive agricultural innovation and strengthen economic resilience.
Also delivering key remarks was Senator Ravi Rataram, Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries, who stressed that the critical need to curb Trinidad and Tobago's rising food import bill, which has climbed from $5 billion to over $7.3 billion, by placing agriculture at the center of national development.
That agriculture and fisheries must become the center pillar of national development. This is not simply about increasing production. This is about strengthening food sovereignty for all of Trinidad and Tobago. It is about building resilient local supply chain. It is about reducing our dependence on imported food. We have seen what happened to our food import bill over the years gone by. We've increased from $5 billion to over, I believe, $7.3 billion, and it continues to climb.
Minister Ratiram further reiterated Tobago's strong agricultural foundation and untapped potential to drive economic diversification.
Tobago has always possessed enormous agricultural potential. Its fertile landscape, rich marine resources, entrepreneurial culture, and resilient communities provide a solid platform upon which an even more dynamic agricultural economy can be built.
With accessible financing now available, stakeholders hope that the Tobago initiative will empower Tobago's agricultural community to boost production and drive sustainable development. AMPLIA Balgobin, reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Following the official rollout of the Agricultural Development Bank's new Tobago loan, reactions continue to pour in from key stakeholders within Tobago's agricultural community. Livestock farmers and agro-processors are expressing optimism over the specialized financing initiative, pointing to capital constraints as a long-standing hurdle for operational expansion. Agro-processor and livestock operator Kevlon Dillon notes that while farmers generally have a clear vision for advancing their production, secured funding has historically been the primary obstacle. He explains that access to the Tobago loan will enable livestock farmers to invest directly in infrastructure upgrades, modern equipment, and superior animal genetics, while giving agro-processors the capital needed to acquire processing machinery to scale up their businesses.
I think the Tobago loan is a really, really good opportunity for farmers and agro-processors here in Tobago. One of the realities we face in agriculture is that we often know what needs to be done to improve or expand our operations, but finding the money is always the challenge. For livestock farmers, this can mean improving your pens, purchasing equipment, even investing in better stock, better genetics. For the agro-processors, this could mean purchasing that piece of equipment you have wanted for years, that piece of equipment to take your small operation to the next level. So ultimately, I am happy to see an initiative specifically geared towards Tobago.
With local producers welcoming the targeted support, stakeholders remain hopeful that increased take-up of the facility will drive tangible growth across Tobago's agri-food sector. Consumers looking to purchase fresh eggs directly from government facilities in Tobago will need to adjust their weekly routines. The Tobago House of Assembly Division of Food Security has updated its public sales schedule at the Kendall Farm School, shifting operations to Mondays. Here's what you need to know about the current prices and availability.
The Kendall Farm School has officially resumed egg sales on Mondays for the members of the public. The updated price stands at $15 per dozen. While that is up from the previous rate of $7 per dozen, it remains significantly cheaper than private retail outlets across the country. Trinidad and Tobago poultry prices are officially hitting local wallets hard, with a massive price hike rocking the market over the last 12 months. If you think you're paying more than last year, you are 100% right. If you're buying your eggs by the single dozen in Tobago, you're throwing money away at a steep $25 average. Smart shoppers are completely bypassing the retail trap and buying 30 eggs per crate for $55 in Bonaccord and Charlottesville, instantly slashing their per-egg costs, while average supermarket prices for a dozen eggs in Tobago currently hover around $30. That makes the state-run farm rate 50% lower than commercial retail options. Division officials explained that the price adjustment from $7 to $15 reflects higher costs for poultry feed and essential farm supplies. Before this year, egg rates at government farms had remained unchanged since 2005. Residents seeking additional information can contact the facility directly at 660-4395. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
Up next, TTPS rolls out high-octane safety operation for Great Race Weekend.
Tobago updates, we keeping it true. Oh gosh, Tobago updates on the screen. Here we go. You're home for October Carnival show. From the big stage shine to the rapid roll line, we bring Tobago to the world in real time. Tobago updates, Tobago updates. Carnival 2026.
AJ from AJ Healing Therapies. I've been with you on this healing journey for some time now, and I've asked myself, how can I make you feel better? Make your healing experience last longer and make you feel like yourself again. So I've evolved. Alongside chiropractic manual therapy, I've added technology that works with your body. I have PMF frequency, infrared sauna with jade stone and tourmaline, deep frequency, tuning fork sound frequency, red light therapy, and the vibrational plate. You will feel better. You will sleep better. You will move the way that you would love to and enjoy your own body once again. So if you're really fed up on head pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, elbow pain, wrist pain, knee pain, back pain, and ankle pain, give us a call at 353-4452. We're your partner in healing for life.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven books and things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven books and things where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Thank you for staying with us. As excitement reaches fever pitch ahead of the world-renowned Great Race powerboat spectacle, law enforcement agencies are locking down security on land and sea to guarantee a safe, adrenaline-fueled weekend. Aliyah Balgobin has details.
Senior Superintendent Rodel Kerr of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Tobago Division confirmed that comprehensive tactical and operational measures are being rolled out to secure both spectators and competitors throughout the event. With high-speed offshore racing drawing massive crowds along coastal hotspots in Tobago, public safety has been elevated to top priority. To maintain an airtight security perimeter, the TTPS is working alongside with the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard, key maritime stakeholders, local jet ski operators, and watercraft enthusiasts. The multi-agency coalition will monitor waterways, manage crowd movements, and enforce strict safety protocol across key landing sites and coastal zones. Authorities are issuing a strong call for cooperation from the public, urging boat captains and jet ski riders to operate responsibly and strictly follow speed limits and navigational guidelines near racing routes. With joint patrols active round the clock, safety officials are determined to deliver a smooth, secure, and unforgettable Great Race season for everyone involved. I am AMPLIA Balgobin, reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
A 41-year-old Canaan man remains in police custody tonight following a major gun, ammunition, and drug seizure in the Crown Point district yesterday. Officers from the Tobago Divisional Task Force, the Gang Intelligence Unit, and the Canine Unit carried out an intelligence-led operation between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. on Tuesday. Acting on information about illegal weapons, the team searched a dilapidated shed on an empty lot along Feeder Road in Canaan. Inside the structure, officers discovered a grey plastic and metal firearm loaded with 4 rounds of .38 ammunition. They also found a magazine containing 8 rounds of 9mm ammunition. Along with the weapons and live rounds, police seized 400 grams of cannabis packed into 2 separate pink and grey plastic bags. Officers also confiscated 3 digital scales, a vacuum sealer, and wrapping paper from the site. The 41-year-old suspect who lives on Feeder Road was arrested at the scene. Police executive leadership confirmed the targeted operation was directed by Assistant Commissioner of Police Singh, Senior Superintendent Kirk, with field execution led by Acting Assistant Superintendent Bacchus, Inspector Mohammed, and Acting Inspector Stewart. Investigations are ongoing tonight as officers prepare formal charges. The Tobago House of Assembly is reviewing its legal options after the Secondary Schools Football League decided to drop Signal Hill Secondary and Speyside Secondary from the upcoming Premier Division tournament. AMPLIA Balgobin has the details.
The controversy erupted following a proposal from North Zone SSFL Chairman Joseph Taylor, which led to the league's executive to bar both Tobago institutions. The decision leaves the Premier Division without Tobago representation for the first time in 12 years. League officials cited financial burdens and the ongoing logistical challenges of the inter-island travel as the primary reasons behind the decision. Under the revised structure, lower-ranked teams, included Scarborough Secondary and Carripatrima East Secondary, faced demotion to their respective regional championship divisions. The move has drawn sharp criticism from sport administrators across the island. Tobago Football Association President Everton Alfred condemned the omission as a setback for local sports development and urged the SSFL executive to immediately reverse course. Responding to the league's decision, THA Chief Secretary Farley Augustine clarified that the financial strain lies with Trinidad-based teams traveling to Tobago, rather than a lack of backing for local athletes. Quote, "The issue that has risen is not that Tobago schools cannot afford to travel to Trinidad because the THA has refused to assist them," end quote, Augustine stated. Quote, "Rather, we have been advised that Trinidad schools have raised concerns about the cost of traveling to Tobago. That distinction is important, particularly before persons publicly accuse the THA of abandoning Tobago's young footballers," end quote. Augustine emphasized that the Assembly historically covers airfare and accommodation for Tobago teams journey into the mainland, given the high frequency of their travel requirements. However, he firmly rejected any suggestions that the THA should fund Trinidadian schools. Instead, he called on Trinidad's corporate sector to step in and assist mainland teams with their travel expenses. The THA's Division of Legal Affairs has already met with administrators from the affected schools. Officials maintain that the league claiming national status cannot exclude an entire island over travel logistics, emphasizing that Tobago students athletes deserve equal access to top-tier competition. AMPLIA Balgobin, reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
We have much more news straight ahead, but the conversation doesn't end here. You can stay plugged into Tobago's top stories 24/7. Head over to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and search at Tobago Updates. Follow, like, and never miss a beat. We'll be right back.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven books and things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven books and things where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
Welcome back. Beachgoers and boat operators at Torbay were treated to an unusual sight off the coast today, as a fully intact houseboat was spotted floating in the waters of southwestern Tobago. The structure, which was previously sighted anchored off Trinidad's northwestern peninsula in Scotland Bay, has drawn significant attention from local mariners and tourists alike. It appears to be a wooden cottage-style two-story home, complete with a framed porch and corrugated iron roof. It was first reported by local glass-bottom boat captains early Wednesday morning, drifting roughly a mile offshore from the popular bathing facility. Vessels navigating at the Crum Point, Pigeon Point, and the Torbay sea lanes should exercise heightened caution, as the structure seems to be anchored and is quite large. Information as to the floating house owner has not been revealed. The Tobago Unified Calypsonian Organization Tobago Zone will keep its current executive leadership intact following an uncontested election process. The zonal elections were scheduled for Sunday, August 9th, at the organization's office at the E&M building on Wilson Road in Scarborough. However, the voting process did not take place as anticipated. Initial nomination records released in late July indicated that all principal positions were unopposed. Chairman Candice Robinson retained her posts, along with Vice Chairman Jeffrey Thomas, Treasurer Camille Noriega, Secretary Rosalind Reed Hayes, and Public Relations Officer Kenneth Thomas. The only positions set to be contested were the two available trustee posts, which had drawn 3 candidates. Melissa Thomas Williams, Garrick Frederick, and Jeremiah Comby. Speaking with Tobago Updates today, returning chairman Candice Robinson confirmed that trustee nominee Jeremiah Comby officially withdrew his candidacy ahead of the scheduled vote. His withdrawal left only 2 nominees for the 2 open positions, eliminating the need for a ballot. As a result, the existing executive will simply continue its tenure for the new term of 3 years, with Melissa Thomas Williams joining as a newly appointed trustee alongside returning trustee Garrick Frederick. The weather report when we return.
I will tell anybody with a child with Down syndrome to, search for the children's skills. Don't keep them back. Don't, it's not what you want them to do. You have to see what they are capable of doing and push them, love them, because they are really sweet children. They are beautiful children. They can teach you how to be a better person, a better parent.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven books and things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for the festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Heritage Haven books and things where culture comes alive. Visit us today at the Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Celebrate culture where read it, live it.
Welcome back. From the Tobago Heritage Festival and Emancipation celebrations to the approaching Great Race Weekend, the July-August season is easily one of the busiest time on the island's calendar. But does all this activity lead to a real payoff for local vendors and Tobago's tourism? Tobago Updates in turn went to Scarborough to the public's view on how this period benefits small businesses and the tourism sector.
Well, I don't have as much knowledge on the situation as other persons may have, and I'll definitely do some research on it, but I would say that it definitely does. During the season, I went to some of the events. I saw a lot of citizens from Trinidad, a lot of tourists, so I would say that we can gain foreign exchange from the tourists, and they will need places to stay like hotels and so on, so it definitely boosts our economy.
Yes, I think so, and it will benefit the economy because it will bring in a lot of tourists. It will bring in incomes because a lot of people do tour guides and a lot of people show people around the community.
Well, me being honest, it's a good because it will keep the youths and them in a gear. People like entertainment. I entertain myself because I just do my little music and thing. So it's a good that they're doing, but there's still it's still have a little shake in it. Being honest to tell you.
It doesn't benefit us because a lot of international guests don't really see that as a real thing to come to. It's not like a carnival, you know? So you see how the carnival has picked up. The October Carnival has picked up a lot, but we're not getting that with Heritage. We could make little movies with these things, which we don't do.
I do think that Great Race and Tobago Heritage does bring in a lot of local persons to partake, and obviously it would benefit the bottom end of the economy. Small businesses would benefit, taxis, food places, and so forth. However, I'm of the opinion that greater can be done to promote the Tobago heritage, because is a more cultural aspect of tourism, and that truly showcases Tobago and Tobago's heritage.
Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight, conditions are expected to become settled by evening, but with brief lingering showers in some areas. Tonight's minimum temperature are forecast to be around 25 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 26 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. Tomorrow, there are brief overnight and pre-dawn showers in some areas, which will give way to a generally fair morning, becoming partly cloudy by late morning into the afternoon. There is a low to medium chance for an isolated heavy shower or thunderstorm to develop, especially near hilly areas. In the event of a heavy shower or thunderstorm, gusty winds are likely, and street or flash flooding is possible in areas so prone. Saharan dust is gradually increasing and is expected to become significant over the next 24 to 48 hours. Sensitive persons are advised to take all necessary precautions. Tomorrow's high temperature should reach 32 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 31 degrees Celsius in Crown Point, with the heat index reaching 35 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 34 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. Seas are moderate, with waves measuring 2.0 to 2.5 meters in open waters and 1.0 meter in sheltered areas. In Port of Spain, high tides is at 4:06 a.m. and 4:52 p.m., while low tides is expected at 10:34 a.m. and 10:41 p.m. In Scarborough, high tides is at 3:50 a.m. and 4:36 p.m., low tides at 10:24 a.m. and 10:30 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 5:56 and sunset 6:25. And that brings us to the end of tonight's news coverage. From all of us in the newsroom, thank you for making us your trusted source for local stories tonight. Stay safe, stay connected, and have a wonderful evening. Here's a quick look back at the headlines shaping our island. ADB launches Tobago loan to boost local agriculture. Livestock farmers and agro-processors welcome ADB Tobago loan. And Kendall Farm adjusts egg schedule and prices.